Hola, bienvenidos a TutoTIC. En este mes de noviembre llegamos a la recta final de nuestras Máster Class y por eso estamos aquí para que continúes reforzando tus conocimientos en lenguaje y mejores tus habilidades tanto en inglés como en español. Así pues, damos la bienvenida a todos a este espacio creado desde el Gobierno Nacional para ti. Iniciamos con nuestro Máster Class del día de hoy. Damos la bienvenida a Katherine y Alejandra Sanabria Marín.
Hello everybody, welcome to this English Master Class. This is one of our last classes of English of this year, 2022. So I hope that you guys can enjoy this master class with me, that you can participate actively in the chat, and that we both practice together in this master class. So today's topic, it's about, as you may be, like maybe you see the picture that I sent or some of your friends sent to you. We're going to talk about the structure that is and there are, yeah? And maybe you can be asking yourself like, oh, well, what is that? Y cuando hablamos de esta estructura, pues hablamos del verbo común en español, el verbo haber, ¿sí? Hay una o hay varias cosas, elementos, personas en un lugar o en cierto espacio, ¿sí? Así que el día de hoy vas a aprender cómo usar esa estructura there is, there are, que es la estructura del verbo haber en español como la conocemos normalmente, pero además, como lo vamos a estudiar en contexto, vas a aprender también cómo hablar de los elementos y de los lugares que hay en tu casa. Por ejemplo, ¿qué hay en tu sala? ¿Qué hay en tu habitación? ¿Qué hay en tu cocina? ¿Sí? Todos estos elementos que podemos encontrar en nuestras propias casas. ¿Cuál es la idea de contextualizar este tema con algo que nos es familiar a todos? La idea es que al final de esta masterclass ustedes puedan aplicarlo en el contexto real de ustedes inmediato, que efectivamente es sus casas, ¿sí? Así que esta masterclass estará dividida en 3 partes. Primero, les voy a enseñar vocabulario clave acerca de los elementos y los lugares que hay en sus casas en inglés para que ustedes puedan estar familiarizados y puedan usar esta estructura correctamente. Después, les voy a enseñar entonces el uso adecuado de la estructura there is and there are en afirmativo, en negativo e incluso algunas preguntas para que ustedes también estén sean conocedores de cómo funciona la pregunta acerca de cuántos o cuántas cosas hay en algún lugar. Y finalmente, como es usual, vamos a hacer un ejercicio de práctica para que no se quede simplemente en explicación este tema, sino que ustedes puedan resolver dudas o preguntas que puedan surgir durante la clase. Así que les recuerdo que en el chat ustedes pueden allí escribir sus preguntas, sus comentarios, pueden participar en estas actividades interactivas que vamos a tener el día de hoy y siéntanse libre en cualquier momento de hacer sus preguntas allí en el chat y va a estar el profesor Luis, quien va a estar allí atento, leyendo sus comentarios, leyendo sus preguntas para poder resolverlo y poder aclarar sus dudas. Así que le damos la bienvenida a todos y en especial al profesor Luis, quien va a estar allí en el chat. So, hi teacher, welcome to this master class. So if you can please just say hello to our audience and read the comments. Maybe we have some comments in the chat already about the greetings and people that we have today in this master class.
Hi teacher, thank you so much. Yes, at this time we have already some students connected. So let's say hello to Luz Marina Marin, who is there ready to receive this class. We have Mr. Brian, we have Santi Loaiza, Jacobo Garcia is also already connected from the Guajira. We have Luisa Torrealba, hello Luisa. We have Mario Carvajal is also there. Olga Marin is already connected. Marin as well. We have Brian is there also writing that these are very useful structure. Yeah, they are indeed. Mariana Rincon and Luz Amparo Quintero. So be welcome to this amazing class.
Thank you so much, Teacher Liz, for reading those comments, for reading those greetings. I'm very happy to have you here in this master class, reading and helping me out with the comments. Okay, wow, La Guajira. I listened to that name some minutes ago. So welcome everybody, even from La Guajira, that's far away, from Pereira, from Dos Quebradas, that is the city that we are in right now. So welcome you guys to this master class. So remember the topic for today is there are, but I said at the beginning that you're gonna get familiar with the vocabulary about your house, the things that you can find, the different places that you got in your house, so you can use that vocabulary to practice the structure of there is and there are. Es una estructura muy común, ya van a ver que la usamos todo el tiempo en ambos idiomas, tanto en español como en inglés, pero no somos muy conscientes, así que hay que aprender y familiarizarse bien para poderlo usar adecuadamente. Hay dos formas que vamos a ver más adelante que son singular y plural. Así que muy atentos y vamos a iniciar. So, welcome Sergio. I can see Sergio, who is just joining this class. Welcome to this class, okay? So let's start with the vocabulary, yeah? So first of all, I want you to look at the first two words that we have on the screen, yeah? Probablemente no son palabras muy familiares para ustedes porque son poco comunes, casi no las escuchamos en inglés y quiero que estén muy atentos a la pronunciación de estas dos palabras. Number one is furniture, okay? Furniture, that is number one. And number two is appliances, okay? Furniture and appliances. Y estas dos palabras tienen una diferencia muy marcada. Y no se las voy a decir hasta que ustedes la puedan identificar en la siguiente imagen. Así que muy atentos, vamos primero con furniture. ¿Qué es furniture? Les voy a mostrar una imagen, ahí pueden ustedes ver todo lo que aparece allí en pantalla, ¿sí? Miren los muebles de madera, ¿sí? Como el comedor, como la sala, como los muebles de la cocina. A todo esto, todos los elementos que hay en nuestra casa, que no son electrónicos, les llamamos en inglés furniture, ¿ok? Furniture. That is the correct word in English to refer to those things, ¿ok? Recuerden, no son electrónicos. Ahora, como estos no son electrónicos, entonces vamos a ver los que sí son electrónicos, que claramente son los que denominamos appliances, ¿ok? Appliances, ¿como cuáles? La nevera, la estufa, ¿sí? Lavadora, todos estos elementos que tenemos en nuestra casa que funcionan con electricidad. Ustedes van a aprender cómo decir cada una de estas cosas. Si de pronto no lo saben o no lo recuerdan, pues vamos a hacerlo durante esta masterclass. ¿Ok? So, remember, furniture and appliances. ¿Ok? So, let's start with the first thing. In an office, ¿sí? ¿Qué podemos encontrar en este lugar? In an office. So listen to the vocabulary because you remember that you can use this vocabulary to practice the structure of there is and there are. So in an office, there are some computers, yeah? That is the first thing, computers. There are some computers. In an office, there is a desk, okay? There is a desk. So be careful with the elements, the things, and the words. Desk. Let's continue with the next one. In an office, there is a printer. Yes? A printer. We're talking about the things that you can find in an office, okay? So, a printer. Now, let's talk about the things that you can find in a bedroom, ¿sí? En la habitación que podemos encontrar. Así que vamos con nuestra primera cosa. The most important thing in the bedroom, of course, there is a bed, okay? There is a bed. There are lamps. There are lamps. Or there can also be a dresser, or we can also call this thing a closet, similar to Spanish, yeah? A dresser, there is a dresser, or there is a closet. There is a rag, yeah? There is a rag. Remember that we don't say carpet, yes? That is another thing, so be careful with that. Sorry, carpet, sorry, I forgot to say the word. Recuerden que carpeta en inglés no es carpet, ¿sí? Hay una diferencia entre rag y carpet, que son parecidos, uno es tapete y el otro es alfombra, ¿sí? In this case, it's a little bit bigger, so we can say this is a rag. There is a rag. Ahora, en el baño, ¿sí? What can we find in the bathroom? Okay, the previous one was the bedroom, and this is a bathroom. What can we find in a bathroom? So there is a toilet. That is the first thing. El sanitario, como le conocemos. There is a toilet. There is a sink, donde lavamos nuestras manos. Yes, the sink. There is a mirror where we can see like our face, or maybe we can just comb our hair. The mirror. There is a bathtub where we can also have a shower. Yes, a bathtub. And there is a shower. Yeah, the one that you can see just above the bathtub. So these are the things that we can find in the bathroom. Y quiero que estemos muy atentos al uso del there is and there are. Si vemos, todos los que tenemos en el baño se usan con there is, y adicionalmente, como usamos there is, usamos el artículo a, ¿sí? Miren, there is a toilet, that is number 1. There is a sink, that is number 2. There is a mirror, that is number 3. There is a bathtub, that is number 4. And the last one, there is a shower. Así que hay algo en común aquí, es que solo hablamos de una cosa, ¿sí? No tenemos 2 sanitarios en el baño, sino uno. No tenemos 2 lavamanos, sino uno. Y así sucesivamente con el resto de elementos. Así que vamos con nuestro siguiente lugar, y es el comedor, right? Or in English, we can say in a dining room, okay? In a dining room. So in the dining room, we can find first a table, yes? There is a table and there are chairs where we sit down, right? So there is a table and there are chairs. Igualmente aquí, analicemos si hablamos de una cosa, en este caso la mesa, there is a table, usamos there is. Pero en el caso de las sillas, como son varias, hablamos de there are. Ahorita les voy a explicar un poco más a fondo estas 2 estructuras para que ustedes lo tengan muy claro. In a living room, where can we find in a living room? There is a bookcase. So the place where we can organize our books, a bookcase. There is a sofa, look at it, and there is a table. That is the living room. That is usually what we have in a living room, but you can obviously have more things, or you can also have different things. So think about your own living room. Yes, what do you have in your living room? Yeah, this is just an example. Now let's talk about the kitchen, all right? The kitchen. In a kitchen, there are cabinets. Yes, where we organize and we keep our things, dishes, food. There are cabinets. There is a microwave. Yeah, there is a microwave. There is a stove. There is a stove. And the refrigerator, we can also call it the fridge. So there is a refrigerator or there is a fridge. Both are possible. There is a blender. And those are the things that we have in the kitchen. Vamos a hacer un ejercicio un poco de memoria para ver si ustedes lo recuerdan, pero antes vamos a ir a ver nuestra primera cápsula de esta Masterclass.
Dato curioso, ¿sabías que aunque el chino y el inglés sean las lenguas que más se usan en el mundo, se hablan más de 7,000 lenguas?
Okay, so what are we going to do? Listen to the instructions. I'm going to show you different pictures of different vocabulary of the things and the elements or the places that we just learned in the previous slides. And you guys, you're going to try to remember. Entonces vamos a ir en orden, ¿sí? Les voy a mostrar las diferentes imágenes. Son 6. Primero, vamos a ir con la que está primero en la parte izquierda. Yo les voy a decir cuál y ustedes van a escribir allí en el chat si recuerdan cómo decimos esa cosa en inglés, ¿ok? Entonces vamos con un ejemplo. Let's start with this one, okay? The first one, the first picture that we got there. That is this one. ¿Recuerdan de pronto cómo lo decimos? Hay dos maneras, ¿sí? Lo acabamos de estudiar. Vamos a poner a prueba nuestra memoria. ¿Cómo decimos esta primera imagen que tenemos allí en pantalla en inglés? Can you remember? Maybe? Do you have any answer in the chat, maybe?
Yes, teacher, we have some answers here from Jacobo. Jacobo says fridge, says refrigerator. Luisa Torrealba also says refrigerator.
All right. Thank you, teacher. And that is correct. Both are correct. Remember that we have two different possibilities here. Fridge, as Jacobo Garcia said, that is correct. Very good, Jacobo. And Luisa, Santiago, and Sara. Sorry, Luisa and Santiago also said refrigerator. Muy bien, excelente, muy bien. Buena memoria, chicos. Vamos con la segunda imagen. So who's the first person to write the name of this thing in the chat? This one, the one in the center. How do we call this? Well, I can see one person here in the chat who maybe had a typo in the chat because there is a little mistake with one letter, but I think it's just a mistake of typing. What do you think, teacher? What do we have there?
I think it was like a mistake of typing. He just write R instead of B, but then she had like the idea. Luz Marina Marin. She wrote store, but we know that it means something very different, right? So we have to be very careful with that. Luisa Torrealba wrote stove, then Santi Loaiza also wrote stove there. Sergio Zapata also wrote stove, and Luz Marina Marin already corrected her mistake.
Very good. Yes, that is the interesting thing here, that you participate and you can just notice your own mistakes because you can just clarify in case you have some doubts here. Very good, Luz Marina. Stove, that is the correct word. And I'm very surprised because Sergio wasn't first and he's always first. But thank you for participating, guys. Very nice. Santiago, Sergio, Luz Marina, Sara, and Karen. Very good. Now, do you remember the third one? There is a little difference between carpet and this word. What is the word for the third picture? How do you call this in English? Picture number 3. How do we call it? Do you have any idea? Do you remember? So teacher, do you have any answer in the chat?
Yes, we already have a student who answered. It was Santi Loaiza, and he wrote rug. That is correct, right, teacher?
Yes, exactly. Very good, Santi. Rack. That
And
is
Luisa
correct.
wrote that it is rug or carpet. So why don't you explain us again the difference, teacher?
Yeah, very good. So Luisa, remember, so both are very similar, but they have a little different, and it is the size. Yes, because a rug is bigger than a carpet. Yes, a carpet is a little bit smaller, and we can also, like, you usually find it in the entrance of a house. Yeah, but the rug is just a type of decoration that people may use in a bedroom or in a living room, yes, sometimes, just to decorate the space. So that is a little difference, okay? Remember, rug is bigger and a carpet is just smaller, but they are very similar. Very good, Luisa. What else do we have there?
We have Miss Karen Contreras also wrote carpet or rug. The same Sara Jaramillo and Consuelo Marin also. They are also participated then in the chat.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. Very good. Excellent. Now, this thing that we have in the kitchen that we use to mix things, how do we call this in English? Do you remember? Remember not to look for the words in internet because that is not the idea. The idea is just to put into practice your memory to remember this vocabulary. So how do we call this?
We
Not
have
sharing,
already,
remember.
yes,
Yes, go ahead.
we have many answers. We have an answer from Mr. Jacobo. He wrote blender. He was the first one who wrote the answer. Jacobo Garcia, then Luz Marina Marin, Santi Loaiza, Sara Jaramillo, Luisa, and Karen. They all wrote blender. And the same here, Consuelo Marin.
Great. Very good. Very good, Jacobo, for being the first one, and the rest of you guys for participating. Very good. And the last one, how do we call the thing? Yes, that we have in an office. But listen to this, yes, because there we have many things. But how do we call the thing where we put on the computer? Yes, and the things. How do we call the surface that we got there in the office? Yes, do you remember maybe from the previous slides that we explained the word? How do we call the surface? Yes, the one that is made of wood, where we put the computer on. How do we call this? Do you guys have any idea? How do we call this? Maybe? I don't know. Can you remember this? Teacher, does somebody remember?
Not yet, teacher, not yet. They are like thinking about the answer. They're trying to remember. Oh, well, we already have some answers here. Yes. The first student who answered was Luisa Torrealba. She wrote that it is a desk. Santiago Loaiza, Jacobo Garcia, Karen Contreras, and also Luz Marina. They also agree with Luisa. It is a desk.
Perfect. Exactly. That is a desk. Perfect. Yes, very good, guys. You guys are very smart. And the last one, yes, how do you call the last thing? We find that in the bathroom, yes, where we can wash our hands. How do we call this? Yes, there is only one in a bathroom. Like, I haven't seen yet a bathroom which has more than one. So how do we call this? Do you have any answer ready?
Well, we have an answer from Luisa. Luisa says it is a sink. Santi Loaiza also says it is a sink. And we have an interesting answer from Sara Jaramillo because she says that a wash basin. Wash
Well,
basin, I think.
I
But
don't know.
Consuelo
Like,
Marin,
I don't even know the word. Do you know it?
well, you just said it is a sink. I know it is a sink. Probably
Yeah.
there are a way to call it, but it is a sink, definitely.
Okay, yes. So this is a sink. Very good, Luisa, Santi, and Consuelo. Excellent participation. Muy bien, chicos. Felicitaciones, chicos y chicas que están allí activos, participando y practicando este vocabulario en el chat. Excelente. Ahora, ¿qué vamos a hacer entonces? ¿Listo? Van a estar ustedes muy atentos porque vamos a ver entonces la estructura, cómo usar con este vocabulario que ya aprendimos, cómo usar entonces correctamente la estructura de there is and there are. ¿Listo? Aunque ustedes, yo sé, ustedes son muy atentos, muy inteligentes, ya vieron más o menos la diferencia con estos ejemplos que vimos previamente, pues vamos a verlo un poco más en detalle, ¿sí? Cómo lo decimos de manera negativa, afirmativa, así que vamos a estar muy atentos, ¿ok? So, let's start with the first one. Remember that everything is about your house, yes? We're gonna use this vocabulary to practice this structure. So you're gonna get you're gonna easily understand this because this is just very familiar to you. So in a house, yes, this is an example. There are 3 living rooms, yeah? 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 living rooms. So first thing, if there is more than one thing, I have to use there are. Eso está claro con los ejemplos que vimos hace un momento. Recordemos que si es plural, es decir, es más de una cosa, es decir, 2, 3 o más, usamos la estructura there are. Y recordemos que ambas, there is and there are, significan el verbo haber. ¿Sí? El verbo haber en español, es decir, el verbo hay. Hay 3 salas en esta casa, por ejemplo, ¿sí? ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Hay que tener muy en cuenta que si hablamos del plural, pues evidentemente es imposible, está incorrecto, usar los artículos a o an. Ese es un error muy común de algunos estudiantes cuando están aprendiendo esta estructura que usan estos artículos con la estructura there are. Ténganlo en cuenta, como es plural, no podemos usar a o an, ¿sí? ¿Qué usamos en lugar? Pues podemos usar el número o podemos usar algunos otros quantifiers que podemos encontrar, como por ejemplo many, some, a few. Yes, there are some things that we can use instead of numbers. But be careful, don't use a or an. En este ejemplo, ¿qué usaron? El número 3, ¿sí? Lo podemos hacer también así de esa manera. Así que there are 3 living rooms. In this living room, there is 1 mirror on the fireplace. Yes, there is 1 mirror. En este caso, como hablamos solo de uno, ¿sí? Si vemos la imagen, solamente hay un espejo en esta imagen. Como hablamos de uno, entonces usamos la estructura there is, porque la estructura there is la usamos para singular, es decir, solamente cuando hablamos de una cosa. Y aquí, atentos a esto, sí es obligatorio usar algún tipo de artículo o un número. ¿Cuál sería el único número que podría usar? El número 1, ¿sí? There is 1 mirror, for example. Pero también, en lugar de usar el número, pues podemos usar los artículos indefinidos a o an, que recordemos, si vamos a hacer un pequeño paréntesis aquí, que el artículo a lo usamos antes de una consonante, ¿sí? De una letra, y el artículo an lo usamos antes de una vocal. Así que en este caso, como hablamos de mirror, miren que inicia con la letra M, usamos entonces el artículo a. ¿Sí? A o 1, recordemos el número, que puede ser también posible. 1 o el artículo a. ¿Cómo quedaría entonces la oración completa? There is one mirror or there are a mirror. There is one picture on the wall. Mismo ejemplo, solamente hay uno. There is a big TV. There is a TV. There is a fireplace. There is one lamp on the night table. And there is a rack on the floor. Okay? Those are the things that we got in this living room. Okay? So remember, we only got one thing. So we use there is. There is plus one or a or an. En esta casa también tenemos lo siguiente. There are two bathrooms. Yes, there are two bathrooms. Look at these big bathrooms. In this bathroom, there is a white sink, one bathtub. Entonces recuerden que puedo usar a o one, ¿sí? Como lo estamos viendo en estos ejemplos. There is one shower. There is one toilet. And that's it. In the dining room, there is a curtain. There is a vase of flowers. Recuerden que vase es ese elemento en donde ponemos las flores, ¿sí? A vase. Vase, pero con V, ¿ok? Be careful with that. There is one table. And there is also a rack on the floor. En esta casa, ¿qué más hay? There are many bedrooms. Y quiero que estemos atentos a la palabra many. Como les decía al inicio, podemos usar también algo que se llama quantifiers. Es decir, no decimos exactamente el número, sino podemos decir algunos, muchos o un poco de algo. Y en este caso usamos la palabra many, que significa muchos, ¿sí? O muchas en este caso. Muchas habitaciones, ¿ok? There are many bedrooms. Esto solamente es posible cuando usamos la estructura there are. ¿Por qué? Porque es la estructura que usamos para el plural. Así que atentos al uso de ese quantifier. In this bedroom, there is an armchair. Y aquí venimos entonces con el artículo an. ¿Por qué? Porque iniciamos la siguiente palabra con vocal. Así que atentos, no lo olviden, an y la a, ¿sí? An armchair. A plant, there is a plant, and there is one bed. Vamos a hacer una pequeña pausa aquí en la habitación, ¿sí? Recordemos los tres elementos que tenemos hasta el momento. Y vamos a ver nuestra segunda cápsula de esta Masterclass.
¿Sabías que Sudáfrica es el país que más lenguas oficiales tiene? Este país registra el mayor número de idiomas oficiales, alcanzando un total de 11.
All right. So, remember that we're talking about the bedroom, yes? The things that we can find in the bedroom. So, we got 3 already. There is one bed. There is an armchair, and there is a plant. And listen to this. In this case, we use there are. ¿Por qué? Porque vamos a hablar de las lámparas que hay en esta habitación y no hay una, sino dos, ¿ok? So careful with this. There are 2 lamps on the corner and some cushions. ¿Okay? Los cojincitos que vemos ahí también hay varios. Así que usamos there are. ¿Listo? En esta casa, ¿qué más hay? Hay una cocina gigante, ¿ok? Look at it. There is a big kitchen with, so let's see what we can find here in this place. A big cupboard. Okay, there is a big cupboard. There are 2 fans. See? 2 fans. There is 1 refrigerator. There is 1 refrigerator. There is 1 microwave. There is 1 cooker. There is a sink. And there are, because we're talking about 3, yes, there are 3 modern chairs, okay? There are 3 modern chairs. So let's finish with this vocabulary, okay? So we can do the practice activity. So to finish, in this house, there is a big swimming pool. Yes, look at the swimming pool. Oh my gosh, the house of your dreams. There is a big swimming pool. Okay? So that's it. So guys, this is the vocabulary that we have about the different things that we can find in the house. So something important here to clarify. Remember, the use of there is and there are depends on the number of things that you're going to mention. If you're going to talk about more than one thing, it means 2, 3, 4, or more, you have to use there are, okay? And remember, don't use a or an, because those are for singular form. But if you're going to talk about just one thing, singular form, you have to use there is, okay? There is, pero no solo, no lo podemos usar solo, sino que ahí sí debemos usar one o podemos usar los artículos a or an, okay? So just to keep those things in mind, remember, there is, there are. ¿Qué pasa entonces si quisiéramos usarlos de manera negativa? Simplemente agregamos la partícula not, ¿sí? Y aquí quiero que tengan ustedes en cuenta para el ejercicio que vamos a hacer, que es necesario que ustedes puedan identificar que en algunas ocasiones podemos tener incluso contracciones de la estructura there is o there are. ¿Cómo así que contracciones? Por ejemplo, si vamos a decir, ¿sí? Voy a hablar, por ejemplo, de mi habitación. In my bedroom no hay espejo, ¿sí? Voy a decir que no hay espejo. Entonces yo puedo decirlo de 2 maneras. La forma larga, ¿sí? Sin contracciones, simplemente es in my bedroom there is not a mirror, ¿sí? Simple. There is not, agrego la partícula not, a mirror. ¿Dónde agrego la partícula not? Justo después del verbo to be, es decir, del verbo is. There is not. Pero en algunas ocasiones ustedes también podrían encontrar esta estructura de manera contraída y es cuando encontramos, por ejemplo, que decimos there isn't, ¿ok? There isn't a mirror in my bedroom, for example. Ambas son correctas, ¿sí? Así que debemos saber identificarlas las dos, ¿ok? There is not a mirror in my bedroom or there isn't a mirror in my bedroom. Both things are totally correct. So keep that in mind. Si vamos a hablar entonces de la forma plural, pues hacemos exactamente lo mismo. Voy a decir, por ejemplo, el siguiente enunciado, ¿sí? Acerca de mi cocina, por ejemplo, ¿sí? In my kitchen, there are not cabinets. Yes? There are not cabinets. ¿Sí? Esa es la forma larga, pero si lo quiero decir de manera contraída, simplemente podría decir there aren't cabinets in my kitchen, okay? There aren't. So those things are just little details that you have to keep in mind because you can get confused. You can just see that something is contracted and maybe you cannot identify the correct structure. but it's the same thing, ¿ok? Es exactamente lo mismo, solamente tengan eso en cuenta y pues de cualquier manera ustedes lo podrán identificar. Así que vamos a hacer entonces, vamos a irnos a la tercera parte de esta masterclass, que es poner en práctica todo el vocabulario y las estructuras que vemos en esta masterclass, que son, recuerden, there is and there are. Recordemos entonces que there are es para plural y there is para singular. Así que, ¿cuál es la idea? Les voy a explicar primero las instrucciones de esa actividad antes de proyectarla para que ustedes la vean. Voy a proyectarles un ejercicio interactivo donde ustedes van a escoger la opción correcta. Es una opción múltiple respuesta y van a tener 3 opciones, A, B o C. ¿Cuál es la idea? Ustedes van a ver la imagen, ¿sí? Y van a identificar cuáles elementos o cuántos más bien, o si hay o no hay elementos en esa casa, ¿sí? Por ejemplo, una imagen donde hay una casa en la sala, ¿sí? Y preguntan si hay o no hay un sofá. Así que ustedes van a leer el enunciado y van a escoger la opción correcta. ¿Qué van a poner allí en el chat? Simplemente la letra de la opción correcta de ese ejercicio. Así que atentos a la imagen y atentos a la lectura de la pregunta y las opciones de respuesta. Así que vamos entonces con nuestro ejercicio de práctica. Los invito a todos, sin excepción alguna, a participar. Recuerden que no pasa nada si está incorrecto, la idea es practicar. Así que vamos entonces con nuestro primer ejercicio. Ya se los voy a proyectar en este momento y es el siguiente, ¿ok? I don't know if you can guys see the screen now. Yes, okay. So on the screen, you're gonna see the first picture and the first exercise. Read it carefully and answer with the correct option, A, B, or C. So I'm gonna read it for you guys. Maybe you are in the cell phone and you cannot read it very well, so I'm gonna read it for you all. So there is a space, a blank, and then we got 2 cars in the garage. So there are 3 options. Option A, there aren't. Option B, there are. And option C, there's. Okay, which is there is. So what do you think is the correct option? Answer in the chat with the correct letter, the one that you think is correct. And let's just check. So teacher Luis, do we have answers already in the chat?
Yes, we do. Most of the students are saying that the answer is the B. There are Santi Loaiza, Jacobo, Sara Jaramillo, Luisa, Torrealba, Mario, Consuelo Marin, and Luz Marina Marin. They all agree that the answer is the B.
B.
Is it?
Let's check if it is correct. So let's take a look. Yes, actually, yes, there are cars there, and there are 2. Yes, 2 specifically. So let's check. Very good. Yes, great. Very good, Santi, and everyone. Perfect. Very good answer. There are. Let's continue with the second one. So this is the second round, okay? So we don't confuse the answer. Second round. So let's see. So look at the picture, yeah? And let's read it together. There is a blank and we got the following information. 5 chairs in the kitchen. Are there 5 chairs? So there are 3 options. Option 1, A, there are. Option B, there is. And option C, there aren't. There aren't, which is negative. So what do you guys think is the correct answer? Teacher Luis, what do they say?
Yes, we have different answers here. Jacobo says it is the C, Sara says it's B, Santi Loaiza also says it is C, Olga Marin says it is the B, Luisa Torrealba says it is C, the same as Consuelo Marin. Luz Marina also says it is the C. Mario and Karen, they also agree that the answer is the C.
Okay. Okay. So we got a different answer, right? B and C.
That's
So
right.
okay. So let's check, guys. Yes. Let's count. Let's take a look at the picture. In the picture, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Es decir, ¿sí? Si vemos el enunciado, dice que 5. So that is not correct, right? So because we don't have that number of chairs, we got 4 only. So in this case, the correct option, of course, is C. There aren't 5 chairs in the kitchen. Yes, there aren't. That is correct. Letter C. There aren't. Now let's continue with the third one, third round. Let's see. Easy, easy peasy. Look at the picture. This is the living room, and we got the following information. Blank, a sofa, and we got 3 options. A, there are. B, there isn't. And C, there is. What is the correct answer? Teacher Luis, what do we have there?
Yes, Santi, Loaiza, Jacobo, Sara, Luisa, Luz Marina, they all say that the answer is the C. There is. The same as Consuelo Marin. I think they just write in there in the chat. Yeah, Consuelo Marin just wrote that the answer is the C.
Right. Santi Loaiza, wow, you're super fast. Oh my gosh. So that is correct. There is a sofa. Perfect. Very good. Wow, Santi. Very nice. And the rest of you guys, excellent participation. Now let's take a look at this one. Yeah, fourth round. There, yeah, and there is a blank there, a bath in the bathroom. Okay. A bath can be also called, as we studied previously, a bathtub. Okay. So we got 3 different options. Is, isn't, or are. What do you guys think is the correct answer? Teacher, what do we have there?
Yes, Jacobo wrote so quickly there that the answer is the A, the same as Sara Jaramillo, Santi Loaiza, Consuelo Marin, Luz Marina Marin, and also Luisa Torrealba. They also wrote that the answer is the A, is.
Wow, guys, nicely done. Very nice. So, Jacobo, very good. You were the first one, but the rest of you guys, very good answer. So, there is, of course, because we're talking about one thing. That is nicely correct. Very good. Number 5, exercise number 5. There isn't a yellow car. Listen to this, okay? There isn't a yellow car where? So we got 3 different places here. Option A, in the garage. Option B, in the bedroom. And option C, in the living room. What is the correct option? What do you guys think? Teacher Liz, what do we have?
Yes, Olga Marin just wrote that the answer is the C, in the living room. Santi Loaiza, Sara Jaramillo, Jacobo, Luz Marina, and Luisa, they say that the answer is the A, in the garage.
Of course, option A is the correct answer. So maybe Olga was a little bit confused. So careful, because this is not even similar to a living room. So be careful with that. This is the garage. Exactly. Option A. There isn't a yellow car in the garage. Very good. We're about to finish, so don't leave. Be attentive. And this is the next one, okay? So this is number 6. And let's take a look. Let's read. There are 4 chairs, and we got 3 different places. Number 1, or option A, in the bedroom. Option B, in the kitchen. And option C, in the basement. Basement, okay? So what do you guys think is the correct answer? Teacher, what do we have?
Yes, we have here, Olga Marin also says it is the C. Jacobo Garcia says the answer is the B. Olga Marin says that it is the C. Santi Loaiza says it is the B. Olga Marin, well, she already said it's the C. Sara Jaramillo, Luisa, Consuelo Marin, and Luz Marina Marin, they say the answer is the B.
Okay, so let's take a look at C, yes, because Olga just chose that one. In the basement, guys, the basement is the place where we can keep things. For example, the Christmas tree, yes, and that is not actually on the ground, like it is underground most of the times. So it's what we call in Spanish el sótano. See, so be careful with that. That is not a basement, of course. The correct answer is, in this case, in the kitchen, of course. So there are 4 chairs in the kitchen. That would be the correct answer. B, option B, in the kitchen. Let's continue with number 7. And let's read it together. All right. There are, oh, Jesus, I just gave you the answer. Okay, well, consider this one my help to you, okay? So this is, there are, yeah, because we're talking about children. Well, I already saw that Luz Marina answered B, yes. So I'm so sorry, guys, I just forgot. There are, yes, there are, oh my gosh. Oh, well, but there aren't. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm really confused. So let's take a look at this one, right? Look, in the picture, there is not even one person. So there aren't, of course, there aren't children in the bedroom. I don't know if maybe there is one person with the correct answer. Let's see.
It was like Santi Loaiza. Santi just wrote it was the C, so I think he got it correct.
Okay. Okay, so it was just Santi who was paying attention. Very good, Santi. Excellent. Let's finish with the last one. Yes, because we don't have more time. So the last round. There are 3 lamps and a big clock. So option A, there is. Option B, there isn't. And option C, there are. So what do you think? What is the correct option? A, B, or C? There are 3 lamps and a big clock. What do you guys think? Teacher Luis, who got the correct answer first?
Yes, Jacobo just wrote the answer is the A. Santi Loaiza says it is the B. That's it.
Okay. Oh, well, sorry to interrupt.
We have here Santi Loaiza says the B, Luz Marina says it is the A, Sara Jaramillo the B, Olga Marin says that it is the A, and Luisa Torrealba also agrees with Olga because she says that it is the A.
Okay. Actually, yes, there is a big clock on the wall. So perfect. Very good, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, excellent participation. I want just to say congratulations to you guys for participating, for being active and joining this class. Very nice. Nice participation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this class, this master class. Remember that this is one of the last classes that we're going to have during this year 2022. So thank you for being here. Teacher Luis, thank you so much. It was really nice to have you here. Thank you for your help. It was very useful. And guys and everyone, I wish you a very good afternoon and see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice weekend.
Bye.